'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse.
The cat must have been watching their hole.
The stockings were hung by the chimney with care,
You'd think they'd find a better place to hang their laundry.
in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads.
Hey, somebody get these ballerinas out of my brain.
And Mamma in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap.
They wore hats in bed? Weirdos.
When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from the bed to see what was the matter.
Forgot to turn off the sprinkler, I bet.
Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters, and threw up the sash.
She ate the sash and then puked it up. Ew.
The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow
The moon on the what? Are you sure this is a kid's poem?
gave the luster of midday to objects below, when what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer,
Honey, I shrunk Santa Claus.
with a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name.
He called them names? Didn't you say that was rude?
Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen,
On Chewy, on Tavo, come on, Victor, on Clyde.
to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all.
He's leaving, but he just got there.
As dry leaves before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky.
Hey, it ain't just dry leaves that go flying in a hurricane.
So up to the housetop his coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too.
Yeah, like they were going to leave him behind.
And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof.
I'd like to see them try that on an A-frame.
As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound.
And I had a fire going, ow, ow, ooh, ow, ooh, ooh.
He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot,
Santa was a furry? Who knew?
and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot.
After sliding down the chimney? Well, duh.
A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack.
He looked like a peddler? You mean he did the Tour de France, too?
His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry.
Gotcha, he was drunk.
His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow.
How he managed that after sliding down the chimney?
The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke had encircled his head like a wreath.
Drinking and smoking? Some example to kids.
He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf.
Drinking, smoking, overweight, yeah, a great example of healthy living.
And I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head
Ah, call the exorcist!
soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled all the stockings.
Then turned into a jerk.
And laying a finger aside of his nose and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose.
Cute trick, levitation via nose picking.
He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight,
It's charged to your Visa card!
Dipper.
Now go back to sleep, you silly people who wear hats in bed.
Dipper. Dipper, I've seen you wearing your cap in bed.
That's different.
Ah. You know, Dipper, you're getting a little too old for this poem. Maybe this should be the last year I read it.
No, it's traditional. You can read it if you want to.
As you wish. Merry Christmas, Dipper.
Merry Christmas, Uncle Star.